So let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Oh, no,
Dev.
not that one.
What was that, Rob?
I selected the wrong ship.
Okay. Well, I finished that mission anyway, so we can either do brawls or we could do randoms. I need to look at those tier 6 ships as well today. And I'm looking at timing. We'll probably do that after this one. So let me do this. Let me change this back to randoms, and I would say, let's get yourselves ready with some tier 6s, but it's gonna take a few minutes to go through this dev blog. Okay. So here's our dev blog. This is the World of Warships 8th anniversary. 8 years of playing this game, and of course it was in development for another year. Airship Escort in random battles. So they're putting that in part of the rotation, much like arms races now. Improvements for the bounty hunt, and a whole lot more closed test. Okay, so this is stuff that's going to go into testing with the 12.8. Now, we are in 12.6, 12.7. Presumably, will launch next week. So this would be another. This is like 5 weeks away. Okay, is when this eventually hits the stuff. Would Ashima be better than Paragumo in upcoming clan battles? Depends how your clan plays it and how you feel about the ship.
12.7 is not next week. Is it?
I don't know. It's been a while since we've gotten into it. Music is overpowering my voice. Okay, well, I will turn the music down. And then Duckman can complain about the music being too quiet. But oh well. We'll figure it out. So anyways, this is gonna hit. What I'm trying to get at is this is gonna hit the live server. Whatever you see here, obviously, potentially with some changes because it is going into testing. We're 5 weeks away, maybe 6 weeks away from this showing up. Okay. So mark your calendars now. All right. So let's take a look at the anniversary stuff here. It says we've got our 8th birthday party. Okay. Players can expect a variety of activities and rewards, including the ability to receive several rewards at once in the same battle with similar mechanics as seen in previous New Year's celebration in Update 11.11. Now, this is where you would get you could progress from multiple ships at once. You basically would get tokens, and then you could put those tokens into certain different types of containers, like Santa Mega, Santa Big Gift, or regular Santa containers. Rewards will await players in the form of battle performance bonuses for achieving certain combat results on all tier ships starting from tier 5. Battle performance bonuses. Now, historically... Yes, Grunty?
I think that means just that you can complete multiple ships in one battle if you achieve a certain threshold of base XP.
Okay. So, the distribution of rewards has changed. Players will now earn festive tokens. Oh boy, we call them festive tokens. Why didn't they call them birthday tokens? Whatever. Depending on the tier ship, you'll receive the following months of festive tokens. Reward for... Oh, so I guess I have to buy some super ships now. Reward for completing the free battle pass track is 1250. Festive tokens can be exchanged for the following rewards. So you can get a tier 8 premium ship of Bayard. Now that's a fun ship. She's got reload booster and all that kind of stuff. 1/5 HE penetration. She was the test bed for the IFHE rework. Reload booster, stuff like that. Single 50% discount coupon for tier 8 ships that can be obtained for the balloons. So you can buy a coupon to buy a ship. Kind of funny how it sounds, but okay. You get a Delorean camouflage for the Zeton. A Delorean. As in the art?
They have a picture of it below.
I'm sure they do. I'm just saying, when I'm reading it, that's my reaction. I want to react with you guys so you guys can kind of see what's going on in my mind when I read it. Up to 7 on retro wave containers. Okay, whatever that means. Up to 80 super containers. So you have to buy super containers now using tokens, where in the past you would get a super container just automatically for playing that ship. So that's a bit of a nerf in terms of what you can get, which I find is interesting because they nerfed super container already contents because of the last birthday event when players got so many super containers. So they nerfed what you get in super containers, and now they're making it more difficult to get super containers. Wow, that's really dumb.
Actually, no, not really.
Why?
Because you get 200 tokens for playing a tier 10 ship, which
That's
is
what I'm looking at.
exactly how much the super container costs, at least for the first 30.
For the first 30. The first 30,
But
that's correct.
you can
Then-
also get the tokens now, like you can get super containers for playing other ships than tier 10s, because you get tokens there as well. So I'm not sure if it's really a nerf.
But you used to get, if I remember right, you used to get steel and coal as well.
No, not for the birthday event, only for Christmas.
Really, I could have sworn it was also steel and coal. Or were they... I don't remember last year's birthday. It was Christmas
They
only.
were specifically asked on stream about it, and they said the same thing there. Not for birthday.
Okay. Can somebody do me a favor? Go real quick search for last year's patch that had the giveaway, that had the birthday event. I want to be able to compare them. That would be nice to do. So if somebody could find that and just send me the link or something. All right, so the first 30 super containers. How many tier 10s are there in this game? Let's take a look. Tech tree. Probably an easier way to figure this out. I'm kind of slow with things sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Japan. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I'm at 30 now, and that literally is halfway through the British. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and now with Spain, 47. And that's just the tech tree. That doesn't include all of the premium ships.
Wargaming had a graphic on their stream where they said they had all the types of ships listed or for each tier. I think it was like 80 tier 10 ships.
So the point is, you can get super containers. The problem is you're not getting anywhere near as many because in order to get them, you're going to have to grind, baby, grind. Okay. Wargaming stream said 85. Other rewards that are available: common, special, rare, economic bonus containers, and packs of signal. List of tier 8 ships can be obtained with a discount coupon. Okay. In case you already have Bayard, you'll instead get 100% off this. So you... Alright. So they're not going to give you doubloons. They're going to say, instead, you can buy another tier 8 ship. I'm actually kind of okay with that.
There's a couple of nice ships in there, like
Yeah.
Yang is good,
I like the
Terrible is
Liang.
good, Gascon is good, Kid is good, and that's just the ship I've personally played. I don't know about the other one. I mean,
Tiger 59, everybody.
hey, and if you don't want it, you can save your 6,000 tokens and buy something else with it. Like, it's not that you have to get it.
That's true.
Wargaming
is
also
true.
said, like, in the graphic, I think if you have every single ship in the game, it was like something like 45,000 tokens you could earn.
Okay. How
Which
many
would
tokens?
also mean you could buy everything available. If you have every single ship.
So, well, okay. So 200 times 30. All right. Plus, let's see, 400 times 50 would be 2,000. Or is it 20,000?
Before you,
20,000.
wait. I get the what, I get the screenshot. So you don't have to do the math, I'll post the screenshot. It's
that's fine.
probably easier.
I'm just looking at it as this is 26,000. So you need to get 26,000 festive tokens in order to get all of your... Okay. As long as you get multiple rewards for this, then that works okay. But if you have to play every single ship, that's kind of painful.
Well, you don't have to. You get the bonus again.
Right, that's what
If
I
you
just
have
said.
it.
Yeah, so if that works, then okay. Here's the back. Is this like themed on Back to the Future? September 17th, 2023. I guess that's the exact date of the anniversary. So this is the Delorean Camo. If it's based off of Back to the Future, I like it. That's kind of fun. Retro Wave Container. Permanent bonus packages. 7 Seas permanent camo. 6
I
game,
posted
okay.
the graphic in your Discord, and I'll link it
Okay.
here too.
So here's the graphic. Yeah, there's the 26,000 for all the super containers. Okay. Delorean Camo, okay. So what they're saying is you'll get enough tokens if you play all your super ships and stuff like that, then there you go. Okay. 2 days before Talk Like a Pirate Day. Well, that helps. Okay. So, whatever. You can get everything at least. Obviously, I don't even know if I'd go for super containers first. I might go... If I'm a free-to-play player, I would go for the buyer first if I don't have it. Why wouldn't you get a tier 8 premium ship, right?
Even if you have it, like you just get a different tier 8.
Yeah, and then if you already have it, then you get the 100% off to go for another one. So that's nice. I do like the tier 8. That's good. After that, what would I probably go for? I would probably go for the super containers. Unless you're planning on spending doubloons on a ship, then get the discount, of course. Let's take a look at the Retrowave containers. These are all permanent camouflages. And you'll get... Oh. You'll instead receive 10,000 coal if you already... Oh. So wait a second. So you can get 7 of these containers, so you can get 70,000 coal. Assuming you've got all these permanent camouflage. Which you probably don't. I mean, there's a lot of camouflages. Wait. I already have all camouflage. But that's if you roll a camo. That's a 50% chance of getting a camo. You still have a 50% chance of getting a bonus package for another tier ship. So you're probably going to get less than 70,000 coal.
Yeah.
How I'm reading this.
A lot of these, like the 7 Seas perma camouflages, you had to specifically buy last event. Like the 6 years, I think they were all free. So if you played during that time, you might have had them. But I doubt that anybody has actually all these camouflages.
I don't even know if I do.
Unless
I
they're
might.
CC or something, you might. But a regular player probably doesn't have all of them.
Right. Right. Okay. Oh, whatever. So, I like the look of the container. That's kind of fun. Takes you back a bit. This year, we want to renew our approach to the event, update the rewards, as well as the ways in which you can earn them. In past, the event structure was completely tied to the number of Tier 10 ships players had in port. However, as the game progressed, more opportunities to obtain Tier 10 ships appeared. Therefore, we decided to shift the focus toward a different distribution system. Okay, now besides super containers players, yeah, we see that. Even those who don't have an entire fleet of Tier 10 ships can get the most valuable rewards. Okay. Okay. I understand that perspective, I suppose. Commemorative flag, patch, and 3 commanders with unique voiceovers. I I guess this is supposed to be Doc Brown. And this is Marty McFly? I don't know. Are we doing Back to the Future theme here?
I guess so. It would make sense, right? With the DeLorean and stuff. Like,
Who the heck is this guy then in the middle?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Like it's okay. And then you've got patches and flag. Very 80s looking. That's like the Minolta logo with something else. Commander Biff. Okay. Maybe? What else do we have down here? We've got... Okay, this is cool. I like the port. Like an old-style 80s arcade. Okay, so as usual, art department carries. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. I don't think I'd ever take any screenshots and use them, but I think this looks really cool. And I love that there's even a projection going on in the background there. That's kind of cool. Okay. The back end of a strip joint. I wouldn't know, Duckman. Moving on, we go to... I have no idea what this is, but it looks cool.
It looks like a tower on an airport or something like this.
Yeah, right. But I mean, I don't know what it's for. You know what I mean? Like, this obviously is a port screen, but I have no idea what this is. Or this. It's just artwork that goes along with whatever. So. That's the DJ booth in the strip joint. Got it. Okay. It's all part of the same port? Oh, so as you swing around. So this is showing maybe the other side. Interesting. Okay. Oh, a box of pizza. Old phone. Very, very old retro gaming console controller. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Then here's some other... Oh, I see. I see this. Okay, so as you continue to the left, you can see this is to the left of this shot here. So I guess that farther left would be this then. Okay. Why not just make a video and show it panning around? That'd be a lot easier. Oh, and then down here, look at down here. September 17th, 2015. September 17th, 2023. So it's got the dates. That's cool. That's a nice touch. I like that. You guys see that? That's a kind of a nice one. That PC weighs 90 pounds. Yeah, I'm sure it does. The old CRT monitor and everything. That's actually, it's almost like a Lisa or something.
Remember going to LAN parties carrying a CRT monitor with you? Oh my god.
8th anniversary also bring European battleship Karl XIV Johan in its permanent camouflage. So they're
Shouldn't it be Karl Johan 14th? Karl 14th Johan sounds weird.
I agree. But, I mean, I got nothing. So this basically looks like it's a battleship, but it looks like you take a Zeton and it has sex with Johan de Wael and craps this out. That's what this kind of feels like to me.
So what you're saying, when a German and a Dutch meet together, they produce a Swede?
Yeah. No offense to any of y'all over there, but that's just... I mean, that's how it looks to me. Am I wrong? Does it not look like a German plus a Dutch cruiser just slapped together like a kit bash? You know what I mean? Like... Oh, my goodness. All right, whatever. Let's make this birthday the most memorable yet. Okay.
It's kind of cool, though, getting another a battleship for Swirsky, too.
That's true. Swirsky can go on the battleship.
I don't remember, but I hope it has dwarves.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't had dirty water yet, Dutch. So, all right, let's move on. Airship, Escort. Yeah, they haven't said anything about the ship. They just showed the picture of it. So, okay.
There's dev blogs about the ship. It has been mentioned before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you need like an index of devlogs with like hyperlinks to all the other ones to be able to find stuff, right? Like, if it's been mentioned
That would
before, why isn't there something up here that simply says, read on about the ship with, the, on this previous devlog that was released?
that would be cool.
All right, moving on. Someone clip that moment. I'll send that to Wargaming as a feature request, and then they'll look at me like we're not doing that. Anyway, Air Escort's available. Possible game mode. Since Airship Escort 2 previous iterations, new game mode should be familiar. Airship route's been changed. Hotspot Islands Ice, Sea of Fortune, Shard, Shatter, Trident, Warrior's Path, Estuary spawn points have changed. Hotspot Islands Ice and Shards. Personal indicator to show that your ship is in the airship's zone and the airship's current speed. This helps a lot. Indicator will also show the number of allied ships that are present, so that way you know as more people come in the zone, it speeds up, or if you go into an enemy airship zone, it'll slow down. Okay, that's important to know. And then now accelerating and slowing down the airship becomes a part of the common economy. I agree it was well received by the community. I really liked Airship Escort. I thought it was fun.
I wonder how they're gonna do this with accelerate, like how much XP this gonna give.
Yeah. If necessary, be able to reduce the frequency of airship game mode. Okay. Plus reduce the number of maps. Okay. They want to add variety to random battles without adding long queue times for additional game. Okay. I get that. Bounty hunt improvements. The event itself is not in the plan. Okay, but it's going to come up later. They can accept or reject the role of a bounty in port. That's kind of sexy. Okay, I like that. Visual improvements about allied bounty ships are added at gunpoint. Okay, oh, achievements. So visual, okay, so you can see that they're there. That's fine. Easier. And then achievements that are added. Win and survive 5 battles as a bounty ship at gunpoint. No, this should be changed to I'm a carrier main. Because seriously, if you're a bounty, you shouldn't be able to play carrier or sub, but hopefully they don't allow that.
I thought you couldn't. I mean, for the events where they choose people and the tiers and everything, they never allowed them to play carriers.
Right. In previous events.
I just wonder if they say with the switch and port, if you can do this individually for each battle. Like say, okay, next battle I want to play a bounty, and then afterwards, no, I don't want to be a bounty anymore.
That would be kind of interesting too. Because if you could switch it on and off, that could be kind of fun. Counterpunch, destroy 4 enemy ships in a single battle as a bounty. Matter of honor, destroy an enemy bounty ship while being a bounty ship yourself. That's interesting that now you're going to get an achievement for that, because in the past, we were always discouraged from killing other bounties.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Fire on myself, receive 1 million potential damage, be in the top 3 of your team by base XP earned. Allied bounty ships must survive the battle.
So that requires at least 2 bounty ships on the same team?
Yes, and they don't go YOLO. And on top of that, they survive. And then on top of that, you have to earn 1 million potential damage and be in the top 3 of your team. This is going to be a very hard achievement to get.
I mean, 1 million is not that hard if you play just have to play a battleship, right? You get 1 million potential pretty easily.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different ships, yes. Probably harder to do on a cruiser, easier on a battleship or destroyer, like a gunboat destroyer. Top 3 of your team by base XP is also a part of that too.
It's probably the easiest if you actually can division with another bounty. So
yeah.
You can at least somewhat control the survive part.
But now the question is, do you get it as a bounty ship? Or is this for everybody else? My feeling on this is that this is Wargaming's attempt to encourage players to defend their bounty ships. Right?
Oh, yeah, you could be right there. That it's only like if you're not in a bounty ship.
Right. So this is something that other players can get. Because there's always that people that go, why are they always on my team? Right? The bounty ship is always on my team, never on the enemy team. Well, here's something that they could do to actively help and engage in this mode. So that's nice. I don't, Matthew, I don't see top 3 and live. It says top 3 and your allied ships. So I'm thinking of this as like I'm playing Kyiv, and there's a couple bounty ships on my team. Let's say a Zeton and I don't know a Graf Spee. So my job is to get shot at instead of letting the enemy shoot my bounty ships. So I'm taking potential damage by being shot at. And then on top of that, I have to be top 3 of my team. Basically, I have to say, not only was I being shot at, but I also really helped my team win the game. Okay.
It's kind of tough to do. Like you really can't control the allied bounty ship, and a lot of people that play bounty ships, like I was one of them myself. Like I always try to play well enough for my team to win the game. But once I secured the win, I basically YOLO'd in and donated the bounty to someone.
Absolutely, because you want to give that prize out to people, right? So, okay, well, we'll have to see what
And
they
that's the
do
part
about
you
this.
can't control. Like, if
No,
a
right.
bounty ship wants to die, you have very, very little chance of preventing it from dying.
Right, exactly. So, my concern is Wargaming is trying to deal with and react to the problem of the bounty's always on my team, right? And the team has literally no incentive to do anything to defend the bounty. But I feel like this is going to be even more frustrating for people because they're going to try to work for this, and then their bounty is going to go throw their life away, and they're just going to get even angrier. And now let's go back up to the top here. Let's go back up to the top here where they can accept or reject, which means they're playing on their own personal account. So we could see a lot of hate coming. Players that are bounties.
I guess it plays together though with the gunpoint achievement. It gives an incentive for the bounty to survive and not die. So maybe it's not as bad.
But to me, the whole point of playing a bounty ship is to die and donate your prize to somebody. So, it just this kind of it's hard to wrap my mind around it.
I mean, but since you're playing on your own account, there is an incentive to get the achievements for yourself. So you probably want to get the gunpoint thing at least once, just to have it. So
now, if these are the kind of achievements where you only get it once and then it doesn't matter anymore, okay, you know that's cool. But if it's like, I have 20 at gunpoints, you know, like, you know what I mean, like.
That requires you to win and survive 100 battles of the bounty ship. Considering the bounty thing is only a weekend usually.
Oh, there are people. there are people that will do that. The other thing is, you know, I love it, Dutch. This should be renamed. This achievement, I'm gonna say exactly what you said, Dutch. This should be renamed. Get down, Mr. President. That should absolutely be the name of this achievement. It should absolutely be the name of the achievement.
Send it to Wargaming. They may change it.
That would be hilarious. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and post in the CC Discord and say. All right.
They should rename the counterpunch one too to I'm not logged in with you, you're logged in with me.
What?
You know the counterpunch, you know that meme where you're logged in here with us. No, you are logged in here with me.
Okay. No, I don't know that meme, but alright.
You don't?
Nope. The conditions for seek and destroy achievement have been changed. Achievement gets unlocked if a player destroys an enemy bounty ship while the player is not bounty ship. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Signals, starting with 12.8, players will be able to auto-buy signals individually in the equipment window of the port. Turned off by default. Okay, I'm glad that's the case. Once upon a time, do you guys remember when the auto buy feature was automatically turned on and set to buying with doubloons? Average Farm remembers. That was painful. Oh, it's from the Watchmen movie. Okay. Once players run out of the signals, they will be able to replenish them using credits. That's fine. Yes, and it kept resetting itself. Right, H9. This is nice, especially for people playing like clan battles, because you don't go back to port in between clan battles. You just keep going, right? Actually, no. You do go back to port. I'm thinking of like randoms where you just click battle on all the time. So you run out of something and you realize it afterwards. You had to get the kill all auto buy mod to keep safe. Right, I do remember that. Alright, there's additional stuff. Rookie, please be patient. Oh my god, that's cute. Sea-Raptor! Welcome, Sea-Raptor. We're talking about the the upcoming dev blog.
43. Somebody stop me.
Somebody stop me!
You should totally run that patch and then start ask stupid question at the start of the game too.
Yeah. The rookie sticker over here on the right is beautiful. I like that. And then this, I'm guessing, is like atomic warfare or something, so...
No, the right one is the merited service patch. That's for the years playing the game.
Okay.
That's the style for that.
Okay. But I know, like, in Japan, this is also... It's something similar to this that they use for rookie drivers, like in racing. Because I used to have one of those on my car. This is... And then they had a different one for, like, veterans or something like that. Yes, exactly. Right? Sea-Raptor, 6 kills, 250k damage. Sorry, I'm just a rookie. You got killed by a rookie. Please be patient.
I'm just a baby.
And then we've got... it's up here. So rookie patch, Towards the Universe patch. This is Towards the Universe. In the name of progress for merited service. Evil Institute flag looks cool. Commanders, oh no, we're going into the Three Kingdoms! Oh no! Wargaming, what are you doing? Oh my god, this is crazy! What's that LL scribe and wiki can't get stuff? What is this? Now, there's people that debate between, is that pronounced Cao Cao or Cao Cao, depending on what you want to believe. Liu Bei, Sun Quan, with unique voiceovers from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Guys, I played Dynasty Warriors in college all the time, which is essentially Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but you just go around and kill everybody, and it's so much fun. And you could play as these dudes, and you could play as other ones. So Cao Cao was from the Kingdom of Wei. He's up in the north. He eventually is the guy that's going to win. But this is a period when the Han Dynasty splits apart into into like all these little bits, and then you get regional warlords, and then these three essentially manage to come up on top and control different parts. And it's so Cao Cao in the north with the Wei, and then the middle, this is Liu Bei. Liu Bei was part of the Shu province, which is southern China. Southern and eastern or western? Western. So they were out to the west. I was actually at his death place in Chengdu, or not in Chengdu, on the Yangtze River. I was at his actual burial location. They have like this whole tomb mausoleum thing for him. That's really cool. So I'm excited. I'm kind of pumped to see this. And then on the right side, I guess that's supposed to be Sun Quan. Sun Quan was of the Wu, and they were off to the east, like Shanghai and stuff like that. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of geeking out about this. Sorry. That's one of the Total War games I haven't bought yet. Is the Romance of the Three Kingdoms Total War, Total War Three Kingdoms. What do you want to call it? But I used to love playing Dynasty Warriors. So I hope we see more of these like like Zhuge Liang. I'd love to see a Zhuge Liang commander, and God, so many others. Guan Yu. I don't know if this is a collaboration. I don't know if it's a collaboration, but this would be totally awesome if it was a collab.
Maybe. Because, well,
Yeah.
just scroll down.
Meng Chong with similar parameters to Aegir, but a unique appearance. So this is an actual ship, I guess. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Lu Chan with similar parameters to Lion, but with the unique. Okay.
Are these supposed to be sails behind the superstructure?
So the traditional Chinese ship from the Three Kingdoms era was like they called them like junks, and they had gigantic kind of rectangular sails like this. So that tracks. That actually makes sense. I'm looking at the rest of the design. I don't understand much. I mean, there's dragon, sure, but I don't understand much else about the design. Huh. Okay. Red, by the way, is the color of luck, fortune, all that. So that makes sense too. Why it'd be red.
So one is a one is a tech tree ship equivalent. The other one is an existing premium.
Yes, Aegir, and then the other one is the lion. Of all things, the lion. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Kind
yet,
of disappointing.
You know what I mean? Like, that to me
I guess
doesn't.
they wanted another ship that kind of looks the same. I don't know.
I guess so. Whatever. Retrofuturism themed commanders: Mikhail Orlov, Anton Grant, GM22D. What?
The hell is that?
I got nothing. But they look cool.
I want to have some of the stuff they seem to be drinking there. Like, why?
There's an episode of Family Guy when Peter has to go into this house to retrieve a VCR that he gave, thinking he wanted to be helpful for like Christmas time and stuff, and he decides to go back and get it. And he sits down with Brian and he points out exactly how he's going to get in, but he describes it like it's a movie, like it's entrapment or something. You know, I've got to go dodge the lasers, we got to do this, and he just goes on and on and on about how to get into there and get the VCR and come back. And there's a moment after he describes all of the craziness required to make it work that the dog Brian just looks at him and says, "Can I buy some pot off of you?" Love it. Maybe you know, we need to get some of that. Okay, Scarlet Thunder, which visually resembles the Duncan, but has different parameters. So this is another ship too. So they've decided to get. It's like they've run out of ideas for premium ships, and so they're just hitting Control C, Control V.
What the hell is that camo? Are these supposed to be turbines?
So this is Retrofuturism. So yes, these are supposed to be turbines. Kind of like if you think of like in the Soviet era, they had a couple of jets. Oh, Raptor, you probably know this. Tu-154, I think the Tu-154, the passenger jet, had two of these types of jets kind of stuck together off on the side like that. So
didn't the Russians have one of these these kind of flying ships?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That never really worked.
Yes, and yeah. So what are we talking about? These engine pods here, Raptor. These engine pods. It looks to me a lot like a Tu-154 or something. I know who would. No, it's not the Tu-154. That's the one that looks like the 737. Shoot, IL-8. I think it's Illusion 62. I think it's the IL-6. Yes, it's the IL-62. I'll show you guys some pictures of it so you get an idea of what I'm talking about here. Let me that down, and let me pull this up. So there's the IL-62, and you can see that the engine pod in the back, right? You've got two of them that are stuck together. The Russians did that with some other planes. They experimented with military jets doing that, and that sort of thing. So to me, that's what this looks like, right? Those look like jet engine pods. Click your link. Okay, yeah. Right, there you go. That's right. This was their attempt to have a boat that would have anti-ship missiles that could be in jet form, take off, and then do whatever. So they're putting this into the... Okay. Looks like it ran aground on the Aral Sea or something. But anyway. Okay.
My issue is that it is a Duncan, right? Or does it have different parameters? What did it say?
It's a Duncan, but with different parameters, yes.
Okay, different. Okay, that's maybe not that bad, but I was like, if you see that thing, you don't think it's a Duncan, and it could be off-link, but
No.
if it has different parameters anyway, it feels so out of place, though. I mean,
well,
we have a lot of ships that look out of place, but
it goes along with retrofuturism, right? So,
I guess.
Go back to the 1930s. Imagine if the timeline skewed in a different direction. All right. Anyway, that's a Back to the Future reference. Permanent camouflages for Delny and Preussen.
That camo looks cool. Too bad it's on a Delny.
I was thinking the same damn thing. I would love to have this on my Kiev, but I'm never going to use this on my...
Why couldn't it be the Tashkent on the Kiev?
Tashkent would be great too.
Kiev, but why does it have to be the Delny? Nobody plays that shit.
There's the Preussen. All right. Give me a sec. I have to turn Grunty down another 10%. All right. Moving on. Oh, that's it. That's it. All right. So, lot in this dev blog. Probably took them a long time to go over it. Okay. Hey, now that you're here, can you find the dev blog for the actual patch notes for the last year's anniversary event? I have a feeling. I have a feeling overall this is just people getting less than last year. I don't know. Let me do this. Let me put this on, and let me see if I can find real quick the.
I think I have it.
You already posted, Duckman? So, okay, rewards depending on the ship tier. For tier 5 to 7 ship, this is last year. Special economic bonuses container. For tier 8 to 9 ships, 1 special bonuses container and 1 rare bonuses container. For tier 10 and super ships, 1 super container. So you can get 80 super containers. You can also get a buy art, so that's nice, or another free tier 8 if you already have it. But you're getting a lot less super containers. Maybe not a lot less. You're getting 103. If we were to do this now, it would be 103 based off of what Duckman just said. It'd be 103 super containers that you would get. You're getting 23 fewer super containers, but you are getting a buy art or a free tier 8 premium ship. There's that. So, and then of course, like H9 says, the super containers got nerfed between last time and now. So the super containers themselves contain they're basically half of what they used to be, right? So, ouch. Fewer super containers with worse rewards in them. Okay. How many super containers could you get last year? That's a good question. I would probably guess 80 or something. So, whatever. Okay. I mean, it's their game. They can do whatever they want. And if you are happy or not happy, you can let them know with your feedback, and you can let them know with your playing and spending habits. I mean, that's just the case for anything when it comes to the game. So, All right, well, that was a long talk through the dev blog, but is there anything else anybody wants to ask or mention before we hang this up and move on to the next next part? We need to take a look at those tier 6 ships.
Kind of disappointed that it didn't mention a collection. Like, I think they had a collection every single year so far. Doesn't seem like they're doing one this time.
Okay, no collection, true. Let's take a look at that in the game here.
But the collection last